Live. Recording.
Did you know coffee was hot?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
But,
Right. Are you having fun?
what do you mean it's no ice? You got to drink this coffee hot.
You just do a podcast like that. Just ask sort of the dumbest question.
Ryan, do you wish that you and Allan were in the same room for every stream?
Yeah, it'd be so much more fun.
It would be.
I was thinking that this morning watching you guys. I was like, I wish all four of us could just be in the same place for every podcast.
Oh, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be ridiculous.
We'd probably cover like 2 topics in 2 hours.
It would be good. Maybe one day when we're so big, we'll all move to Indiana. Oh, I mean New Jersey, because we know Champ won't leave.
Yeah,
Champ won't fucking leave. Never mind. We definitely have to go to.
we have to be within 15 minutes of Champ.
I said Indiana out of selfish reasons. I just want to be close to Sweetwater.
Fuck you.
Speaking of which, I hope Champ is feeling better.
Yeah,
I'm kind of worried about him right now.
he's always sick, man. He needs to stop doing that.
How dare you be sick?
I think him staying indoors all the time is not the move.
Get him some vitamin D.
I thought he was already
Get him
getting
some
that.
vitamin D.
Whoops.
I was about to say, I thought he was already getting that.
Dude, okay, I agreed to a certain extent, but when you have really bad allergies, like right now, Ryan left right in time for the.
I'm killing Ryan already.
Dude, like there's really bad snow mold right now because the snow's melting here, and my allergies are terrible this week. Whoops.
Well, I killed Ryan, so
He just quit. He did that earlier too on the Nemophila stream. Just walks off.
I'm making him lose his shit too much.
That would be the problem. Ryan would quit if he had to be in person with us every time.
Hey, Ryan, you got to drink the coffee?
I thought you just inhaled it. Absorbed it through your lungs. I was wrong.
We learned today, drink coffee, don't inhale.
Yeah, that's good advice. Oh, wait. Welcome to the Gaijin Guys podcast, where we talk about Japanese music news.
Good job, Wave.
Hi.
I can't nail that at all.
Who are you guys? Who are you guys? Why are you here?
Oh, man. Hey, I don't even know what to say. Babymetal, right? That's what we're going to talk about.
I'm Allan Diacotic.
I'm Mir.
All right. I think we're all set then. So,
All right.
hold on. Talk about our weeks. So what's new
Don't
with you
read
guys?
the outline, Wave. Don't read
No,
the
I didn't read it all out loud this time. It's fine.
I was worried.
So how was your weeks? I feel like you guys had something special this week.
Yeah, we saw Nemophila and got our ears compressed. It was great.
It was great. The bass, I don't think I've ever heard that much bass ever. It was insane.
It was more like double kicks.
Yeah, it was the kick was just, it was ridiculous.
Wave, you would have been able to hear the drums perfectly.
You've been able to hear the kicks.
Yeah.
You could see her doing stuff. But
When she did the tom fills, I was like, oh my God, here goes my eardrums.
like, ding, 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 ding. It was insane. And
That's
they
fun.
never changed it.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
There's people that are like, well, if you were back a few rows back, it wasn't as bad. Then you show their video and it's just like, it's just as bad. Yeah.
I was surprised to hear
was some-
that they never changed the mix through the whole show.
Yeah, man. And it was, I knew if I stepped back towards where the merch was, it would have sounded better, but I didn't want to. I was there to see him. I knew
Yeah,
what
you
they
could
sounded
listen to the music at home, but you could.
Yeah.
How often do you get to be that close and watch them play it?
Yeah, like I said last night, if I didn't know the songs, I wouldn't really have known what they were playing. But I mean, even Amanda and Elliot were there, and they don't know the songs that well, but they still enjoyed it. They really had a fun time. So
Good.
it was a really cool show. They're so fun to watch. Just watch them do their thing on stage and interact with each other.
Sweet.
Great.
Yeah, overall's good. How about you, Wave? How's your week?
Well, I had a pretty big week. Found out that Rosie's pregnant, and so we're gonna.
Whoa! Congrats.
Thank you. So yeah, I've been.
We just lost our GG member.
No, guys, I'm planning on sticking around.
That's great, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
How'd that happen?
Well,
Please explain it to us.
no, we actually
Was vitamin D involved?
What's that?
I said, was vitamin D involved?
Oh yeah, lots of vitamin D. No, that's the best reaction I could have hoped for. But yeah, we were actually trying. So
Look at Champ's
it's a
happy
good
for
surprise.
you.
Yeah, Champ couldn't be more excited for us.
No, all jokes aside, though, seriously, congratulations.
Thank you. Is it yours? It's either mine or Paolo Nutini's.
Does someone really ask if that's yours?
Oh, and we went to a concert on Monday. That was this week. I forgot. We saw Paolo Nutini, which holy crap, he's an amazing singer. And it's been Rosie's favorite singer since she was like a little kid. So like he's kind of been her celebrity crush for her whole life. And then we got to the rail, even though we got there like 20 minutes early. And during one of his songs, he used Rosie as leverage to like stand up on the rail. So it was basically like a hug. And she just like latched onto him, got it on video. It was pretty awesome. It was like a dream come true for her. So, and dang, he's got like, if you're into like soulful, crazy good singers with raspy voices, he's like, I was blown away by his voice live. So
he had like a soulful rasp to his voice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome here.
The notes that he hits too are insanely high, but they don't sound like he's straining at all. It's just like, how the heck does he do this?
Oh wow, that's awesome, man.
Anyway, yeah, it was a fun week for me.
So you found out that news after the concert, or
it was literally the morning we drove to Chicago for the concert. It was the morning of the concert. Rosie woke me up and she's like, "Holy crap!" And so we got to talk about it the whole way down to Chicago. And then, yeah, Monday was pretty much a huge day.
Wow.
With the life-changing news and, you know, getting a hug from Paolo. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I got.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
So,
now I'm not the only not dad.
Yeah. Yep. It's okay. I remember like my original group of friends was like the only dad for like the longest time.
Oh, really? Yeah, that would be difficult, I'd imagine. Like most of our friends have kids now, so it's easy for us to slide in there and join the club, but it would be Who lets me talk this long?
Nothing safe.
All right.
Oh man.
So,
congrats. So go ahead.
Thank you. Well, you guys ready to get into the news?
Yeah, we want to talk about Ryan's newfound love for Babymetal.
Yeah, go for it.
Some might say more than Band-Maid.
Let's just say there's some wonderful moments. You know what I mean? They did the first take, and you know, going into it, I didn't know. I expected honestly expected greatness, but I didn't expect it to be as great as it was. It was really, really amazing. And it was a lot more intimate video capture from them than what you usually see. Usually they're surrounded by a huge stage and lights and effects, and this was just them. So it was really, you could see the expression on Steve's face, and even Moa, she had a small part in the song, but what she did was valuable to the overall feel. So it was just amazing, man. So yeah, it was
like when she was stuttering with her voice. When she, did you hear that? Like it almost had like a cry to her voice.
Yeah.
When she, and you're like,
yeah, I don't know what to say. It's like I don't know what to say either. But I was left like a little speechless at the end. I was just blown away. So it was pretty amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's awesome to get to watch it. But yeah, you're right. I can't think of any moment that comes close to that on that first take. So I really hope they release the second one. A lot of people say they do 2 at a time. So I really hope that happens and like 2 of them come out, because I think they should do more of that, because I think fans are craving that. Like everyone loves the big production and stuff, but I think they'll get more fans if they show more intimate side of things like that.
Yes.
Me, the videos they released were so, it wasn't, they didn't have the live audio and it didn't show the band at all. And it was like kind of, it was just weird, very detached, because it's just them on the stage. You couldn't even really see the crowd.
Yeah.
And this is just more of a, like you're seeing what's going on as opposed to watching it on a screen. It's just, it's weird. It's just a lot. But so maybe for people like me who aren't like all in, I guess it changed kind of the way I saw what they do.
Yeah.
So I think it helped a lot of people kind of see them in that way too.
Yeah.
I think that video made new fans, honestly.
Yeah.
100%.
It definitely took me up to the next level for the same reason Ryan was just saying. Like, never seen that that authentic and raw of a performance from them, you know?
Yeah, I like the song more than I did. I mean, I liked it anyway, but that was like, wow.
Well, I said on our reaction to it, I like it better than the original. Yeah, the first take. I don't know, there's something about it. I still love the original. Obviously, that's why we covered it, but it was that, I don't know, it's just a really great version. I'm surprised they haven't released it on like, I wonder, do they release all the first takes on Spotify? I couldn't find it on there, but maybe I'm missing something.
Not that I know of.
You could actually, I could have monetized that, didn't, but it was available. Which I didn't know if that was going to be like a thing that would later.
Yeah, because when you upload it, it doesn't copyright at all.
Yeah, if that was a choice they made, I don't know.
That's weird because it's Sony, right? Sony does the first take, so that's the weird part.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy. Just thinking those 2 big corporations joining together like that, Muse and Sony.
Usually, first take reactions get blocked, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. You know,
hopefully it's a conscious decision by them, man. They realize it's going to reach a lot of people that way.
That would be cool.
I don't know how many people are looking for first take things as opposed to just stumbling across stuff on reactions. I don't know.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for somebody suggesting it to me.
Yeah, well, first take like that when they released Monochrome, I mean, it hit 1 million in 24 hours compared to like the original, you know. So that's saying something.
Good point.
Yeah, first take hit 1 million under 24 hours, which is insane.
I think he's at like 16,000. Yeah. It's been a few days, which is that's pretty crazy for one of mine. Yeah,
I can't.
It was. Go ahead.
I can't remember where I heard this. I think I was watching a Rick Beato video, and he was talking about how much more people value authenticity than like the perfectly polished music that they get from pop in America. And then Glenn Kelly sent me this snippet of an article of Marty Friedman talking about the difference between the Japanese scene and the American scene, and how the American music is typically tuned to perfection and loses the authenticity, whereas in Japan it's minimal. It's only like when it's essential to fix stuff.
I mean, I want to agree with that as much as possible. Like, kind of like, I think people really love the perfectly tuned stuff, obviously, because there's just millions and millions. But hopefully it is swinging that way. But I still think people don't care. They love the effect of it. You know what I mean? But I think there is like a market for the authenticity of like songs, for sure. And I think it's growing. You know?
Yeah, And I think when you look back at some of the biggest rock bands in history, like Led Zeppelin, they were, you know, they didn't use metronomes or anything. They had a bunch of flubs in their songs, and they just released them like that, and people loved it, you know?
I always ask this question, like, would some of those older songs do well now?
Yeah, like
I don't think they would. I don't know if they would do as well if they were perfectly timed out and everything, because there's a feel to them.
yeah,
I don't know. I think once you realize that, if you look into it and you realize that everything you hear is edited in some way as opposed to somebody just performing it like it shit used to be, it kind of becomes like, well, what do they really sound like? And then it kind of should make you curious as to what the band really sounds like. You know what I mean? And maybe that'll want people to hear more realistic recordings as opposed to heavily modified and perfected things that I think it suits certain music, and certain music you should just hear what the band does.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things like, I don't know, with Glim Spanky, their stuff certainly seems like it's in a studio, the band jams the shit out and they record it. Either it's just masterfully produced so it sounds like that, or that's what they do.
Yeah.
As opposed to stuff we hear here where you can tell it's just been, there's 150 layers of guitars and vocal tracks, and there's no way they could do it live.
150 layers.
I'll just say one band like Otoboke Beaver, their show was, I did not realize, you know, in comparison like to Nemophila. I mean, I know Nemophila is just like starting out. Otoboke has been not just starting out, you know what I mean? Otoboke has been around a lot longer, but that's a band that's just like controlled chaos. And it's like, but people loved it so much. Like the mosh pit was like insane, just nonstop the entire time on the lower floor, people bashing each other. I was telling we saw like this 80-year-old guy, we were like fearing for his life, but he was like just had the biggest smile on his face, and he was just like he was just moshing with all the kids on there.
That is
crazy.
a life goal right there.
I was like, man, you guys killing it. But I think the cool thing about like the internet and stuff like that is there's going to be a group of people for everything, you know.
Yeah.
And it seems like the authentic side of things are growing, which is cool.
Maybe we'll see a trend happen to where the bands, they want to show they can do stuff instead of relying on a backing track to get the fuller sound. Maybe they'll start writing as so they can do stuff so they can perform it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. See.
Yeah, that's the
All right,
thing.
so Sting,
like,
go ahead.
in the studio, you can literally pretty much do anything you want to because you have as many takes as you want to when you're putting a studio song together. But then when you play it live, you're like, oh crap, what have I done? You know? So,
Yep.
I think Konami does that sometimes, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I remember an interview with Chevelle a long time ago. They were with a certain producer, I'm not sure who, and what's the singer's name? He's like, I can't reproduce that live. And the producer's like, fuck live. This isn't live. He's like, yeah, but I have to play it. You know, that was an instance to where, yes, that was before backing tracks were super common. So now they might use it, but then he's like, how am I going to do this? I'm not going to sound like I sound if I try and play this live.
And you know,
that's what I like to be able to see bands pull off something live just with themselves, but I know times are different.
Speaking of Chevelle was a band I never liked. I could never get into the recordings that I heard on the radio. Then we had the opportunity to open up for them in El Paso.
What?
And when I saw them live afterwards, I was blown away. Like it was insane. Not as good now, but back then, when I think when they had the original members, like I remember we're just in a sea of people, and I was like floating, like everyone, like it was the heaviest shit I've ever heard. I was like, how are they doing this with 3 people?
I
Like
had no idea you opened for Chevelle. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's I think with like Asterism, Voices About You Felt when they play in Sokaninaru, when they're 3-piece bands and they sound massive. That's what I love to see.
Heck yeah.
yeah. It was in a band called Scordacha Vita. They have KLAQ, which is like, you know, like the same as like K Rock, all those K stations or whatever. They put those festivals together.
Nice.
But yeah, they were insane. They were so good live. But I can see that because you're talking about how he didn't want to do that. Because yeah, when I listen to the recordings, I'm like, this is good, but I don't know. It just felt flat. But when you see it live, you're like, oh, like they failed to capture it on the CD. But hey, so speaking of Baby Metal, so they announced a world tour, of course, after I already got my trip planned to Austria, and apparently they're coming to the U.S.
The U of S.
But they have. Go ahead.
Did you say U of S or was that just a Zoom glitch?
Zoom thing.
It must have
Oh,
been a
sorry.
Zoom thing.
They're doing what? They doing their own shows or festivals?
It looks like it just says Babymetal World Tour, so this looks like it's on their own.
Oh.
I mean, so they've announced 5 dates in Asia, and then they have so Bangkok, Hong Kong, Taipei. I'm gonna mess up these other cities, but anyways, you can see the flyer on their actual Twitter, and then they're going to Australia, which is awesome. It's cool to see Australia get some love. You know,
Yeah.
the band's been skipping over them. Well, they get Palin Dust, so I'm jealous of that, but their management company's in Australia. I really want to see Pound Dust. I need to go to Australia. Right. Focus. But they're gonna be playing they're playing those festivals that are coming up, right? They have they just got announced for Aftershock, which is really cool. And then they're gonna be playing with Hanabiye at the Blue Ridge Rock. I think both of them are playing. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I couldn't pull up the other links. Do you have the links for the other shows? Wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Blue Ridge Rock Fest, September 7th to 10th. Was there another show? Like I have all the dates here on their Twitter.
So let me go over this Aftershock with you all because this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So we have like a crazy lineup. So we have Avenged Sevenfold on Thursday, and then you have Turnstile, which is a band I reacted to just recently. Shout out to Dono who showed me that band. But underneath it, they have so many big bands. They call it AFI, Pennywise. I didn't even know those bands still existed. But the days that trying to find on here, Hanabiye is going to be on Friday, which will be with Limp Bizkit, which I think is a perfect fit. I think Hanabiye should be right before Limp Bizkit, my opinion.
Nice.
That would have been awesome. Yeah,
I would be like Nemophila and Hanabiye like should be on a build together. I think.
Coheed and Cambria. Yeah. Dude, Coheed and Cambria is like one of my all-time favorite bands. They're so cool. The Who.
I was the Who's gonna be playing also. I was a huge Limp Bizkit fan, so I might consider going to this just because of that. But Aftershock's pretty expensive. I don't know.
Yeah.
But and then on Saturday, I think there was another band that's going to be showing up to this, and I can't remember who.
Polyphia is going to be there.
Yeah, Polyphia is going to be there. I can't believe Rancid's still a band. That's
Guns N'
Death
Roses.
Clock. Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay.
Babymetal's on Saturday, so just like last year too. Like the bands were on different days. Nemophila and Band-Maid were there, but they were like separated on different days.
Watch Polyphia, then Babymetal.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Well, you know what? It'd be awesome if Polyphia does the song with Babymetal.
Oh
I was wondering if that's why they had it together.
You imagine?
Yeah, because Polyphia and Babymetal did a song together. But the funny story about that is they just sent them the tracks. They what was the name of the song, guys? I forget the name of the song.
What
I don't
was
listen to
this?
that. It's not my favorite Babymetal song, but yeah, they did a song together, and I'm trying to remember the name. What is the name? Yep, they did a song with Babymetal.
That's Brand New Day. Is that it?
Brand New Day. There you go.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Hades.
Thank you. Yeah, I can never remember the name to save my life. But yeah, so it'd be cool if since they're back to back, I wonder if they're gonna do that song together.
Dude, that's interesting. I gotta be honest. I usually like Polyphia songs more when they're not collaborating with someone.
Oh, when they're not collaborating?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't know.
Brand New Day is really good, man. It took a little bit to grow on me. I wasn't a fan out the gate. When we were back to, I was like, that's why I always forget about it. But when I saw them back to back on the bill, I'm like, oh, this might be pretty interesting.
Oh my gosh. Mayday
Yeah,
Parade.
you should check that out. You should do a reaction to it. Yeah. It's pretty good.
What a
I think Sue fits really well over stuff like that, like awkward timings and stuff like that.
2019.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't know about it. There was the Polyphia before that.
So since they're back to back, they might do that song. That would be really cool to see. Is there anything else we're missing? I know. Then there was talk about Hanabi because they're doing a bunch of festivals, right? They're doing the Blue Ridge Rock. They're going to do Aftershock. I think those are 2 announced, right? I think there's a third one, if I'm not mistaken. It should be in my notes that I gave you, Wave. But there's a lot of dead time in between. So I wonder, since they blew up on TikTok and that video hit past 1 million views, I wonder if they got like a huge fan base because of that, and they might consider doing some more shows in between. Louder Than Life. Thank you, Chrono. So that was the other festival they're doing, because there's going to be a lot of dead space in between those festivals. So I wonder if they'll actually, do some more shows, or like do some solo shows, or even if they go like play with some locals in some towns and cities, that'd be pretty cool, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't see anything about Hanabi in here.
Yeah, Hanabi is on that Aftershock.
The Aftershock list? Okay.
Yeah, they're playing Blue Ridge, Aftershock, and then Chrono just told me the name of the other one. It was Louder Than Life. Yep, those are 3 festivals that Hanabi's going to be playing.
That must be the link that went bad. Okay.
Yeah, it probably was linked. Oh, bad. Sorry, guys, about the setup. This has been a little weird. We were all traveling and stuff.
You guys were suing Nemophila. I think that's a good excuse. All right. Well, do you want to get to the Band-Maid news? Ryan? Uh-oh. Did you guys lose power? Oh, crap. Like, their screen went dark and then they froze. So I wonder if they lost power. Are we still streaming? You people hear me in the chat? Hey, champ! You're in the chat. Hope you're doing all right, man. Are you feeling any better? All right. Well, I guess it's just me. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Now we're... Oh, hey. Okay, sorry, everyone. We got a special guest popping in.
Hey.
Hey, man. Coming to save me from this.
Hey, guys, we lost power.
That's what
sounds
I
like
guessed.
you got it back.
Okay. Are you on your phone now or what?
Yeah, I just connected to my phone hotspot because the internet just stopped working. I guess it followed me all the way to Dallas.
Wow. I just got here to save Wave from you guys leaving, and you're still here though. So I'm just gonna leave.
Oh,
you might as well stay now.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't know you guys were gonna lose power.
My camera won't turn on because I'm using it as a hotspot now. Oh, that's great.
Dang.
Oh, I can use the Mac. You guys can hear. So I'm sorry about this, guys.
Well, I'm glad to see you upright and like alive, champ.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah. It's been a tough couple weeks, but I'm going to the freaking Nemophila show tonight, no matter what.
Good.
And so I was like, I got to start somewhere, right? So why don't I join the guys and guys? I didn't even know you guys were going to do the stream today. I thought you did it yesterday.
Oh, we were gonna, but then Allan was still on his way to Dallas, and we just couldn't make it work.
Oh, true. Yeah, that made more sense. I mean, everybody was traveling yesterday and stuff.
Yeah.
True. So, are they still here? Did they say they like the show?
Yeah, they did a stream last night. Oh,
there.
Here they are. All right, let me fix everyone's screens now.
Yeah, I might get my camera back. Let me check.
Getting a real behind the scenes look today.
Yeah. Hey everybody, thank you in the chat for the comments. I appreciate that. It's all good, guys. COVID sucks, but it's not like like I'm alive, So I don't want to complain too much.
Yeah,
Champ isn't that anyway. So it's just a minor hindrance. Yeah, just like 2 weeks out of life and just wasted in a bed, but not dead. You take the good with the bad.
That's all I can ask for. Oh no, I think Are you guys frozen?
No, we're back. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like this. So we're just connected to the phones. So
Okay, cool.
if I run out of data, I'm sorry.
How dare you? Okay. Well, that should work.
I haven't heard Data since like 2009. Remember free nights and weekends?
Yeah, I do.
Oh
I
my
do remember
gosh.
nights and weekends.
It's like an iconic line in my life.
Yeah, Tyler, we should have stayed at your hotel for sure into this.
Speaking of which, was that Tyler the background of the stream at the end there? He's like,
Yeah,
cut or whatever. Hey, Tyler. Miss
yeah.
you.
Shout out to Tyler for helping us out yesterday. We did the stream from his hotel yesterday. That's why it went so smooth. Now we're doing it from Ryan's, and of course, power surge and
Bad
everything goes
internet
down.
follows you guys everywhere.
All
right, there we go.
I was on a roll though. We were on a roll with good internet, and then it just it's still not on here at the hotel for some reason.
Power flat the whole place.
Yeah, we just saw the microwave turn on and off, and we're like, uh-oh. And then I'm like, oh, we're disconnected
Yeah,
now.
all of a sudden your frame went dark, like the lights turned off, and then you froze. I was like, oh crap. All right. Well, we're back.
What were we in the middle of
So,
talking about again?
We're about to go into the Band-Maid news and have Ryan talk about the Akane letter.
Yeah, let me bring that up.
And thank you for your patience, everyone.
Did you read it, Ryan?
Yeah.
There you go.
I got it. So the letter from the band was Akane this time. It said she's excited about the arrival of spring and the upcoming cherry blossom season. She discusses the band's plans for a anime party and their upcoming tour in Japan, which will be their 10th anniversary tour. She's also excited for the band's appearance on NHK's Songs of Tokyo, which was aired yesterday, and it's going to be aired several times. And I think there's an archive for it too. So that's Japanese news, and they also have everything in English for everybody. So it's kind of worldwide. And there was 3 bands featured. I can't remember who else. 3 bands, and Band-Maid got 2 songs, and they played a couple modified versions of Choose Me and Memorable. They had them shortened a little bit. So they did play it live there, and I don't know, it went really well.
It's badass that they did Memorable. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And you said there's some photos, right, of the concerts?
Yeah, they showed when they were introducing them, talk about the bands. They had some clips from some of their shows from the tour, and I saw some stuff from I think Irving Plaza, from Aftershock. Is that where yours was?
Aftershock, yeah.
There's a good picture of Allan in there if you look real close.
Oh, the phone one.
You can see the phone and his hair.
I just want to say, I talked about how I was very respectful when I did my filming, and I have proof now. Okay, that's the way I look at it.
You practice what you preach.
He kept it right
in front of my face,
so it wasn't in front of somebody else's face.
You can't see my face at all. That's how well I did.
Yeah, I saw Paul and Orange in another clip, another quick shot. So it was really cool. It was a nice story, and it's cool that they featured them with 2 songs. It was their last. It says it's going to be their last episode of the Songs of Tokyo. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. So 6 years, I think. This is how long it ran.
Wow.
6 years. Oh, so it's like done.
That's
Done.
something I
Band-Maid was the finale.
got to catch
Yep.
up on.
Of course.
The series finale.
Wow.
Right.
Heck yeah.
Was that all from that?
That was all from that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
How'd you like the performances?
I haven't seen them yet. Did you watch them from NHK?
Yeah, I watched them. It was really good. Said Choose Me, the second chorus, they instead of the second verse, they went right into that first solo. It surprised me, but everything was on point. Psyche nailed everything for both songs.
So they skipped everything between the second verse and the solo. They just cut out the second verse, pre-chorus, chorus.
Yep, just shorten it. I'm guessing because they had 2 songs, they had to shorten up each one.
Yeah,
But they did it very well.
Cool.
Interesting.
Also, she shares. Akane is talking about their release they're having with the Tokyo Garden Theater. So, and there will be the first close-up documentary footage from the U.S. tour.
That's
That should be pretty interesting. A lot of us were there. I know they had the camera crew going out through the lines, talking to people. So it'd be really cool if they include a lot of those interviews in that footage.
Definitely.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
It's gonna be in the limited edition video work, as she mentioned, and the band's upcoming performance at Knotfest. Did Knotfest already happen? It hasn't happened yet, right?
I don't think so.
No.
Is that
And not Fest in Arabaki.
cool? Is that that documentary? It's part of their limited edition, the package that's on their website, right? Is that sold out yet?
It's still pre-order, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh, it is. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Mikoto says not yet.
Not yet. Man. Very good.
Oh, you guys got to meet Dragonfly last night?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. And let's see. I just want to jump. What are we doing?
Oh, I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
Are we following this thing? Are we going
Hey,
off?
we are following this thing. We did this one.
See, this is what happens when you let ADHD guy run the stream.
We all got
Wave.
ADHD. Who
I
knows
got you,
what-
Wave.
Well, I want to say on a live stream from Tamu not too long ago, Dragonfly was on there and he told her that he's going to be wearing her the frog shirt that she wears. And she said she'd watch out for him. At the end of the show, Tamu came out to the front of the stage and was looking around. He started jumping up and down and pointing at himself, and she noticed
And
him.
she noticed
Oh,
him,
nice.
Yeah, and gave him a heart symbol. So he's pretty psyched about
That's
that.
so cool, man.
They were very engaging. I got a high five from Haraguchi-san and Husky, so
What?
that was awesome.
I only got Haraguchi-san. That was it.
Somehow she high fived everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't know how she did. She has extra long arms. She has some super abilities.
That's awesome.
Really cool, man.
She was the life of that show. It was
Really
awesome.
That's so cool. She seems like the kind of person that just wants to be friends with everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could watch her play all day. Like she could have just done bass solos and I would have been happy with that.
Nice.
I missed the part where you guys actually talked about the show. Can I just get like a thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down? So thumbs up.
Visually, it was fantastic. Audibly, it was absolutely horrible.
Yeah. That sums it up. We have a podcast we just did yesterday on Champ. If you want to catch up on.
Oh, yeah, they streamed about it last night.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't tell if there's sarcasm happening.
No,
or not.
seriously,
No, we did a podcast.
the kick drum was the loudest thing I've ever heard at a show.
Oh, it was like mixed badly.
Yeah, it drowned out everything. I think we were up front, so you had the loudspeakers overhead were like just a bit behind us.
It
So
was-
that's probably, and I think the subs were facing across the stage at each other, so they were pretty much like smashing the audio waves right.
The
in
kick
our
was
face.
audibly clipping. Like it was pretty
Yeah.
bad. Like my tooth is still tingling because of the vibrations. like I have a few teeth that I still feel it from last night. And every time they do double kicks, I'm like, I'm hungry.
Did the venue not have like a dedicated sound person?
I don't know, but there's no way they did not know it was clipping because it was distorted. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It was really distorted,
but
but they
I
didn't
don't
change it. It is what it is.
At one point, I was thinking, well, they got to start adjusting stuff now. And then she's like, last song. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, that
The
sucks.
show went by really fast.
Yeah.
The show went by super fast.
How many songs did they play?
I have no clue. I just know it was like an hour and a half show.
Okay.
They ended it and they came out and did a photo with them facing, with us in the background. And then they did 3 more songs as an encore.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting 3. So, that's cool. They did a little solo, like instrumental section where they compressed probably 5 songs?
Yeah.
About 5 songs. They played not the whole songs, but they played parts of them.
That was really cool how they did that, where they put all the 5 songs. It was like 5 of them, but they like shortened them and they just made it like a whole montage.
Oh, the
which was really
instrumental
cool.
part you're talking about?
Yeah, the instrumental part, and then they did the Trooper instrumental. They put the vocals on guitar, which was really cool.
Oh, that would have been so great if we could have heard everything.
yeah.
We're like the equivalent of lip reading the guitar parts. I'm like, watching them trying to figure out what notes they're playing.
And it only worked if you played the song. Like, luckily I've covered the song in the past, so I was like, oh, I know what it's going.
It sure looks like she's nailing those bends.
I can't believe they played covers because they they got together in 2019. They have so much original music already in 4 years or whatever.
Well, they've got the 2 full albums, right? And so they've got over 20 songs.
And they just came out with
How long did they play for?
Hour and a half.
Okay, cool.
About an hour and a half.
That's good. I like that.
I don't know, when they left the stage, we probably had 7 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Where they weren't there, and there wasn't really any MCs. There's a couple short MCs where interact the crowd for a minute or two, so it's pretty full music wise.
Nice.
Well, yeah, guys. For those of you that didn't know, if you want to check it out, we did put up a stream yesterday. We'll put up on everywhere for the podcast stuff. If you guys want to check out our initial reaction right afterwards, we did one last night. Talked about all the show in detail.
I enjoyed it. What I've seen so far. Oh wait, no, I guess I did finish it. Ryan walked off. He's like, I'm done.
He walks off at least a couple times during it. There's a huge
saying everyone
there's a huge announcement, by the way, exclusively for the GG podcast right at the end. If you guys want to check out that exclusive, content.
Basically, I look old and my wife looks young, which whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, that you must be doing
which led
right.
which led to more jokes.
I get that all the time.
You gotta watch the podcast if you want to find out what we're talking about.
Podcast.
Nice.
It was a fun time. We had fun. It was really fun hanging out with everyone. To everybody that came out, it was really cool.
We got to meet a lot of people that we've been talking to leading up to this. That was really cool. Some people I've been talked to for a long time on Discord. Finally got to meet them in person.
Nice.
So yeah, it's always fun to meet those people and be able to put a face to their silly screen name.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I forgot the name, but somebody had mentioned they're like, oh yeah, I found out Ryan and you and Eric were going to be there, so I just flew from Pennsylvania to go there. I'm like, dude, you are awesome. You just went to the LA show and flew out all the way over there. So shout out to you, man. That was really cool of you. It was fun hanging out with you and talking with you. Talking to everyone, honestly. But that was crazy.
Man, I feel like Champ last year when everyone went to the shows before him. Except
I watched that short the other day where Champ was like whining. It was so hilarious about the Band-Maid shows. I love that clip. That clip is the greatest.
Champ doesn't whine. Champ declares masculinely his disinterest in the conversation.
It was so great when Wade was like, he's like, I feel you, bro. You don't feel me. You already seen that. It was the greatest clip ever.
Yeah. So Wave, you decided not to fly out to New York City tonight then?
It wasn't so much a decision as like not a possibility.
Yeah. So, I feel like I'm not going to have the same problems that you guys had with the audio though, because
I don't think you will.
Gramercy has like their own setup or whatever that people use when they come in.
Yeah, this place is like a 500 capacity venue, and they had the kick set for like fucking Tokyo Garden Theater.
That's crazy.
Then I don't know how many people were there. How many do you think were there?
There wasn't. I'll be honest. There wasn't that many. There wasn't really. I was kind of surprised, but you know what? It was a decent amount of people. I mean, they sold out their merch, so I mean that's a win for them, I think. But
50, 300?
Yeah, maybe.
That's awesome.
It might be less because 250 is a lot. I think it was less than that actually. But you know what? But everyone was there, was having a good time.
It was enough to where towards the end of the show, there was still a room in front of me, and I just went ahead and moved up like 2 people to just get closer for a high five.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because it was very comfortable.
Yeah, it was kind of nice, but
So was it sold out?
No phones in Ryan's face.
Like, is it a pretty small venue? It was sold out, or
it wasn't.
It was not sold out.
Oh.
So I just want to say also shout out to the people that bought multiple tickets. I'm sure that helped out the band a lot.
Yeah, no,
that's true. Yeah. So, but yeah, they sold out their merch, which is awesome. because that's probably benefits them more than tickets anyway.
Yeah.
I think that makes them more money.
Go straight to them instead of the venue.
This was like the last shirt that they had. This was the only option they had left.
Yeah. You, Ryan and Eric were triplets in your shirt.
Yeah, we were triplets. We were you guys know that if you know, you know. But
Cool.
Champ, so you're gonna go see Nemophila tonight, right?
Yeah, they're coming to Gramercy over in New York City. 7:00 show. I'm pretty excited about it. This is my test run right now to try to make sure that I could be in public again. So I wasn't gonna miss this show for anything though. And like when I was at Gramercy a couple weeks ago, the sound was actually like fantastic. So if they come in here and the sound is shit, I'm gonna be real pissed.
I don't think they're gonna mess it up. I don't think they're gonna mess it up out there.
Do you think that you don't think that they had somebody that was like an audio engineer that came with them? You think they used the house audio people?
I don't think they had an audio engineer, because if they did, that audio engineer should be fired. But also, they would adjust it as you go. It seemed like somebody just set up the sound and
walked away.
Fucking walked away.
Yeah, just went home.
It stayed the same the entire time.
Venue.
Yeah, it stayed the same the entire time. But
True. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like a 90 minutes of Nemophila. Like was there seats at yours? Because I'm gonna be sitting down in the seats. Oh.
There was seats at the top, but nobody went there because we want to be up front to see them, Champ.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
upset.
gonna watch them from the comfort of the cushioned seats at the Gramercy Theater. It's gonna be fantastic. They're up so you could see over
Champ.
everybody's heads. I ain't
What a perfect
16
venue.
no more, homie.
Perfect venue for the
Champ, this is why you're getting sick all the time. You sit down all day. You're trapped in a house all day.
You think I'm getting sick because I'm sitting down in a house as opposed
Yes.
to going out into the
Yes.
crowd of hundreds of people
Yes.
and rubbing shoulders and sweat together? It's the sitting that's getting
You're forgetting that activity keeps you healthy.
vitamin D, if you know what I mean.
You need vitamin D.
right. I didn't realize the COVID's just traveling through the floors in
Get
my
vitamin
house
D
up
from
into
rubbing
my
all
feet.
over people.
I left my house like once in
Rubbing all over people when
2023.
you go out.
I left my house once in 2023 and I got COVID. Dude, I mean, like, give me a fucking break. And I'm going back to the same
Because you
place that I
sit
got it
down
from.
all day.
Yeah.
You're trapped in a house all day.
Okay.
Compromise because you don't interact with humans.
I'm interacting with humans right now. Look at this. This is interaction right here.
This doesn't count.
It's not. See, there's no pleasing you people. There's no pleasing people.
You please me, champ. It's fine.
I'm just saying, Champ's always sick. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. But I don't know, man. Either way, I'm going back to the scene of the crime where I got COVID in the first place. And I'm not fucking getting it again. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna be very comfortable. I'm gonna watch them from a decent distance. And I don't think it's gonna sound bad, even if like when you back up. Do you guys think that if you would have been like further back in the crowd, it still would have been bad?
No, not at all.
You said you could.
It would have been a little better, but it was still overbearing.
Like you could hear that it was clipping, like just
Yeah,
the signal was clipping.
I love David's comment right now. Phrasing gone wild.
when they were walking out, the bass that was playing through the system was just clipping the speakers like mad. Yeah, it was insane. Like how that wasn't heard, I don't know. Or seen on some board where it was all red all the time. You think it should have been an indicator to turn that shit down.
Well, I suppose as the performers, like your job's to perform, and you don't want to have to stop the show and like even if they notice it,
It seemed like whatever they heard on stage, they were happy with. They didn't see anything like they were bothered by what they were hearing for their own performance. So I mean, it sucks that I know most of the people there probably didn't hear it very well, but they were. You could when you could hear what they were doing, everything sounded great.
Were they using
if you're up for it, Champ? If you're up for it after the concert, let's definitely go live so I can interview you about the show and everything if you can.
I doubt I'll want to do that, but maybe tomorrow.
Be lucky if he makes it back to his bed.
No.
Yeah, because we're staying in Dallas for another couple of days, so we can definitely do it if you want.
All right. Well, it depends on what time it gets out too. I don't know what exactly is happening here. It says the doors open at 7:00 for the show tonight. Doesn't say that there's any other people playing.
So what's going to happen is nobody else is going to be playing. It's going to open up at 8:00. No, it opens up at 7. It starts at 8 and then ends about 9:30.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. No, not at all.
And I love that. 'Cause the concert I went to on Monday, the doors were at 6, but the opener band didn't start till 8, and then the main act started
crazy.
like 9, and he played for 2.5 hours, and my legs were literally numb at the end.
This was very punctual, like a very, very, very punctual. Like they started right at 8:00, open right at 7, started right at 8. So
nice.
No messing around.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Well,
Champ, did you get a chance to listen to any of those songs?
Nothing. I've been wanting to do reactions to everything, and I just haven't really had the voice or the energy to do so. So
No worries,
waiting it out till today, basically. I've been thinking about it like for the last 3 days. Like going to the Nemophila show is like my return back into life again, right? Unless I wake up tomorrow and I'm worse than I am today. But if I wake up tomorrow and I still feel normal, I'm just gonna go hard this week and get everything.
Nice.
So
yeah.
I'll have stuff to talk about later.
No worries. We're gonna talk real quick about the new Scandal single, which we 3 of us have checked out, and it's really good, Champ. You should definitely check it out. It's called Line of Sight. Aims to revive rock and roll. I got a newsletter here. It says Osaka Quartet Scandal began streaming its 6th digital single, Line of Sight, on March 15th. And guys, I love this song. I can't stop listening to it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Rock
Oh my
stars.
God.
They can't be reviving rock and roll.
Yeah, it's true. We had the last rock stars. They're reviving it.
Okay, so they were the last rock stars, and now there's new ones.
Yeah, now there's new ones. Oh, yeah, all full circle now. So
The end of an era and the beginning of a new one.
So this song was dedicated specifically to the card battle game Mobile Suit Gundam, which I thought was cool. I haven't heard about Gundams in forever. It has so many action figures of Gundams, but available to play in Japanese arcades to match the tie-up. The pop rockers also refreshed their official artist photo with futuristic neon hues, a change-up compared to the Blanche hoodie and sweats from the 2022 album Mirror. Guys, I just highly recommend this song. Go check it out. It's a really good song. I was so shocked that it flew under the radar. I saw the article. I'm like, what? They have a new song? Checked it out. And it's my favorite one that I've heard so far.
From Scandal?
Same.
Yeah, from Scandal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. I like when
It's different, like a change up in style or anything, or is it just what?
I thought it was a style change up. Like it's progressive. Like it has like progressive elements.
Yeah.
That's what I dug about it.
There's a lot of stuff
feel
I've
like-
heard from them in the past has been like straight up like, I don't know, pop punk, but this was really experimental and a lot of fancy, cool guitar work, simple yet elegant guitar work. And the drummer
Yeah.
just blew me away.
What a way to explain that, Wave.
It's very well done, Wave. Nice job.
I haven't even heard it, but I believe you.
Did I just say that?
Champ's going to promote the song.
It was a good one. You guys should definitely check it out. Actually, a funny thing too. Speaking of that Scandal song, be like my favorite Scandal. Even the new Bright Ear song, I was like, oh, I like this more than the other Bright Ear songs.
They do. They just dropped it and then just fucked off.
Yeah.
Hey, Wave, people in chat keep asking me if I know the news about you. Apparently, there's Wave news.
Yeah. Crap.
There is Wave news.
Sorry, I don't know how, but the cameras got screwed up again. But yeah, Rosie's pregnant.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm gonna be
What?
a dad.
You're going to be a daddy.
Yep. So I'm pretty excited.
So you're the last one, man. Now
Yeah,
we
we
all,
need to
now
get
we all
better.
we all got the
Big
kid.
daddy.
Yeah.
You're going to be daddy.
4 GG daddies.
4 GG daddies. Oh, congratulations, man. I'm happy for you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Tell Rosie the same. Rosie, you in the chat? Congratulations.
She's working right now.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
let
tell her
know.
later.
Yeah, perfect.
It's very cool, man. I got a ton of old baby clothes if you want it.
Oh, sure. Why not? Crap. How did I mess up this camera so bad? All right.
It's all good.
There we go.
Hopefully everyone's listening and not watching.
What?
So,
Okay,
of
go ahead.
I think I already did that article. I already did the Man with Mission last week. I just remember that I talked about. But I'll mention it again. Man with Mission did announce a North American tour and European dates also. So they'll be doing their tour also. And I really want to go see them actually because I do like what I heard, and I heard they put on a great live show. So it's going to be called the Wolves on Parade Tour, and their first international tour since 2019. So between May 14th and the 28th, the Wolves will play 7 shows across 4 American states. Wait, what? Am I reading that right? And 1 date in Canada. Okay.
Just 4 states?
And then in June, they'll be going to the Czech Republic, the Netherlands, France, England, Scotland, Germany, and finally Spain.
Cool.
Nice.
So, and then the dates we have.
Where the heck did that article go? Oh, here it is.
I'm trying to see where they're going to be playing in Irving Plaza in New York, and they're going to be playing in Boston. All right, I might be going to New York. I really want to see them.
San Francisco,
LA,
Oh, here's the dates.
Chicago.
and Chicago.
Ooh, I go there.
I want to go to Chicago one. I'll go to Chicago.
If you guys go to Chicago, I'll go to Chicago.
I'll go to Chicago. Because
Band-Maid show.
Where in Chicago is it?
House of Blues.
House of Blues.
Ooh, where Band-Maid was. Sweet.
Thursday the 18th.
Oh
No, it's. Oh yeah,
June?
you're right. I'm reading this wrong. I know. I'm really. I can't. Well, I have my glasses on. I still can't see, guys. Oh, there we go. So it's the Sunday the 21st in Chicago.
Oh, we could probably make that.
All right, let's do it, guys. All right, well, GG meetup
I'll
in
have to talk to
Chicago.
Rosie first, but that might be possible.
Yeah, Chicago meetup minus Champ probably. No, I was kidding. Champ,
No,
can you go?
definitely.
Definitely minus Champ.
We'll have to phone in. Champ, when are you gonna leave your house?
Maybe someday.
I'm
I'll
willing
get
to leave
meet-
I'm willing to stay in the tri-state area. That's my my rules.
All right,
Which
I guess we
tri-state
might
area?
never meet each other.
Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana.
That is a tri-state, I guess.
Is Boston part of the tri-state area?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay.
It's basically, can I get to your state in 40 minutes? If the answer is yes, I'll be there.
Amanda's like, that's his limit.
How far did you travel?
Hysterically out loud. If you need that.
She cackled. Is that his limit?
Hey, gotta respect it.
Fair question, and the answer is yes. That is my limit.
Okay.
Oh man.
Depending on the advancements of travel across the world, Champ may be able to get farther eventually.
Yeah, if they discover teleportation at some point, maybe.
Yeah, would you go
somebody
to
buys me a
Japan?
private jet.
Champ, would you go to Japan?
Oh yeah, absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Can't get there in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I will sleep for 48 hours on the plane on the way there.
He'd be able to. Yeah. Oh, we're here already? Oh.
All right, we're gonna meet up in Japan then.
I'm down with that. I mean, wait, is this going to be free?
Yeah, are you paying for Champ's ticket?
Yeah. Because if I got to pay my way
And
there, I'm staying back at New Jersey.
We're not going to meet up with Champ in Japan.
We're gonna have to start a GoFundMe for Champ.
Yeah, a travel
We'll
fund.
get funded by everybody else, and we're going to be paying for our own shit.
What we got to really do is we got to find a way to work. We got to get work visas to go over to Japan, so somebody pays us to be there. That's what we got to figure out.
What is he talking about?
Will you sort that?
What do you
shit out?
mean? That's what I'm talking about. The facts, bro. We do interviews. We have podcasts. We'll find a way to get paid to be over there so that we don't have to pay our own way. Come
Go on
we just
tour
gotta think this
interviewing all the
through.
bands we like.
Exactly. We got to email every single band we listen to and talk about on here.
There we go. Let's do it. It's only about $13 for Champ. Where does Ryan go? Wait, what is Michael talking about? I don't know.
What's
I just read a random comment.
Chicago's 13 hours away.
Like Mikoto, pizza delivery zones only for Champ.
How far is Chicago from El
Yeah,
Paso?
facts.
I'll probably have to fly in. Probably have to definitely fly in there. All right. Well, let's do it, man. With a mission. 21st May, Sunday.
Sweet. I gotta start listening to their stuff.
This guy?
Oh yes, that camera. I've been looking at that camera the whole time. I forgot it doesn't work.
Oh, I was like, what?
I can't. I'm like, looking at the wrong camera. All right, guys. That was the new stuff for today. Did you guys want to add anything else before we sign off?
Oh, there was.
Did you guys do a reaction yesterday? Oh no, wait, today. I mean, this morning.
Oh, we got to do Yoyoka news. That's right. You want to talk about that, Wave?
Yeah. Yoyoka, she's been busy. She's been visiting schools, universities. She just visited Stanford. Man, I can't talk. Also, she met Nemophila. Speaking of which,
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. Got some photos with them. Saw them play live in San Francisco, and then she was on a San Francisco news station where she was interviewed. It was her first interview she's done without an interpreter, so she was full English, which was a huge step for her. She did the interview, and then she played a drum solo on there. So yeah, go check that out. She's shared it on her different platforms and stuff.
Is that where she did the signature wave move with her tom?
Oh yeah, the let me see if I can find it. The ring fell off. There it is.
Dead ring fell off.
Right here. Let me see. Yep, there it goes. Yeah.
I've actually never seen that happen before.
Yeah, it happened when we covered Memorable. Was it Memorable or About Us? I can't remember. But in one of those, my ring.
I like how they included it in the video for you.
Yeah, it's like me leaning down to pick it up off the floor. Anyway,
Perfect.
yeah, that's pretty exciting.
All right.
Very cool. Very cool. I feel like you're like her official promoter.
I guess. I mean, I do what I can to promote her, and I'm glad. You know.
Oh, I get all of my Yoyoka news from you.
Oh, cool.
I feel like a lot of us probably do.
Sweet. Well, I don't. I get it from Allan.
Yeah, I was like, hey, did you hear about all the Yoyoka news? And he's like, oh, what?
Yeah, my mind was a little preoccupied this week.
But for good reason. Yeah, for good reason.
That's true. This is a good thing, right, Wave? You're happy about this?
Oh yeah, super happy.
Just making sure. I want to celebrate properly.
That's a good answer to have on our live stream.
Rosie went off of birth control like actually last month, so it happened really fast. But we were hoping for it.
Your guys were just waiting to go swimming, bro. They were ready.
That's right. Pad.
They were hungry for some eggs. Wanted some scrambled eggs.
What is this turning into?
Speaking of which, on a more wholesome note, I did write a song about it, and it's completely raw and unedited. There's not even like compression or EQ on it, so it's as raw as it gets, Ryan. And I just released it on
the song. The song was raw.
Yeah. Like the recording.
Okay. Like a lot of things were raw, but
I thought we were still on the last conversation.
Because it oddly works. Because earlier we were talking about like raw recordings versus like really heavily processed stuff, and so that's.
Hey, I try to end this. Okay, just putting that out there.
That's what. And then never mind. I put a new video out on my Wavefire Films channel, and it's a song I wrote about
beyond phrasing.
The little sprout.
Everybody go to the Wave Potter Films so we can check out Wave's new video over there.
Yeah, so wait, it's out. You put it out already?
Yeah, I put it out right before the stream because I was hoping you guys wouldn't see it so I could tell you on the stream.
We'll check it out then. We'll check it out.
Sweet.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks. Anyway, I guess that's it for the news.
Say again, Wave?
I guess that's it for the news.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one. We'll let you all know about if Champ and I will go live later. He'll let me know if he's feeling all right. If we do,
I mean,
then
it's less that I have to travel back, so I got to take the subway and then the train and then drive back home. So I'm not sure exactly what time I'm going to be back, and I'm going to be with my son. So I don't want people to get too excited about the possibility. It's probably not going to happen. But if we end up getting home early enough, then we might be able to.
We could do it the next day if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Taking your boy to the show?
Yeah. Zach's coming with me. Yeah, he's pretty excited. It was actually his idea after we saw Band-Maid back in November. He said, "Hey, is any other bands coming over here?" I said, "Nemophila's coming over here in the early year." He's like, "Oh, can we go to that?" I said, yeah. You don't have to talk me into it.
That's
Let's do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope that my kid is like that.
Start playing stuff right now.
Yeah. Just put
all the time.
Headphones on Rosie's belly.
Play drums on the belly.
Complex classical music.
Yes. Little everything.
Okay. All right, guys. If anybody's coming to the show tonight, feel free to come up and say hi. I will be sitting in a chair, so you won't have to look very far.
Just look where the chairs are. You'll see one guy sitting there, and it's Champ.
All right, guys.
See you. Adios.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.